I'm gonna keep you guys posted about what's up there.
Just try and get him to go.
I'm gonna get him to go.
As long as they walk out the fucking door,
I
we're good.
can still hear my thoughts while I'm inside of this thing.
Cluster of 4 other slithers that are all kind of wandering now through the neighborhood and looking to you for the scent you picked up. The one kind of Sasquatch-looking figure that looks like to be like the one that's kind of guiding them, the one that's kind of whistling and calling them around. It's going, what do you see? Where are we going?
I'm just gonna do that thing where just like I lost the scent.
We're on a moon.
You burrow.
We're on a moon.
You burrow and you think you're nearby, but it just keeps burrowing.
Oh no.
You're gonna find Prodopoulos.
What time is it?
As you kind of carve through, it just continues to go.
Goodbye, baby.
And you're like, it can't be this long. So you kind of double back, and it's just more rock, and you're kind of not sure which way's up, which way's down. You're just pushing in a direction to try and find your way back. You are lost underground.
Oh no!
Hi, I'm on my way back. I'm just a little lost.
Lost where?
Define
the
little.
streets where?
I'm in the dirt. I'm in the ground, and I'm going, like swimming back through the dirt to you. But I think I lost them, but I don't know. It all looks the same, so I don't know where I am.
Do I see any type of tiny stiletto daggers, really tiny?
Yeah, you can see
a letter opener.
You see one that's a little larger than you'd want, but you think with a little bit of work, you could probably actually carve it smaller and still be functional.
Take it off the shelf. Chetney, you think you can affix this to Sashimi's hand?
Yes.
Okay.
To get something made out of wood, which is very doable. Wooden sheaths are not unheard of. I've seen a couple before.
Could you make a wooden sheath?
Yes, indeed. I could just make a standard sheath, or I could make a contour to a part of your body. It would just take a little extra time.
And do you have enough wood to do that? You need enough wood to make these toys that we're gonna give as bribes, right?
Yes, but I've been making them very small. It doesn't take much to create excellence.
Now remember though, when we get over there, part of your mission is to bribe our friend, but also the other part of your mission is to establish an entity named Chetney Claus who lives on the moon and who gives presents to all the good boys and girls.
Chetney Claus, like a legal disclaimer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a warning.
Okay. Chetney Claus.
Just like Tim Allen.
Setting up
It's the Chetney
franchises.
Yeah.
Shh, it hits that perfect smooth bit when it moves fast
Chetney,
enough.
you need anything cut in half?
And just reflexively, I'll throw a junk piece of a square chunk of wood and just toss it up like a baseball.
It just cuts through it clean.
It's just sawdust in the air.
How assisted woodworking can feel like.
Yeah, that's right. I could just sit here and you could just use me. You could just use me as a table saw.
Tightens, and then just seems like shatters, like magical dust that then just flitters away, leaving it dull and dark.
Okay, I'll grab it. I think it's gone.
Want to open it?
Chet, you want to take a look at it really quick to make sure that
It was locked last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does it have any traps? Check for traps still. What if there's a regular trap?
No, I don't want to.
Go ahead and roll your thieves' tools to do the physical lock on it as well.
Guidance.
That's a what?
Nailed it.
Ends up getting stuck and pulls open, and the lid opens up. The interior is about maybe 2 feet by 2 feet, this box. And just wedged in there, just with almost no room left, there is something wrapped in a dark velvet.
It's a baby.
It's a head.
And you see this can only say it's beautiful in its simplicity. This odd device.
I hand out the little
Finally,
dagger
I'm gonna get the
sheath
D.
for everybody.
We each got a dagger?
The little dagger sheath. It's just like a little
Dagger
clip.
sheath.
Yeah, so if you want to keep it
Shagger
on
D.
outside your person,
Shagger
you
D.
can. So that if you keep it on your hip, and that way one of them starts to glow.
Do we all
I
have
love that
shagger?
whole name.
Do we all have
Now-
shaggers?
That was crazy.
Yeah. I didn't use your toy.
What?
We didn't use your toy.
You have it?
Yeah.
Hey, give it back.
Trust your Scrabble.
Looks finally like breaks eye contact and looks over at you. Looks at your sword. Looks back at you. Looks at you again with that kind of curious, what the hell are you sort of look.
Damn it.
It's just really old. It's
Do you have a chair? Maybe we could take this inside.
he's so cute.
You want me to get this guy right?
No. So the next person.
Next person.
I've already started walking towards the gate.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
one at a
That's
time. One at a
first.
time.
One at a time. Can we go in as
You said not as a group.
as like a couple? Like
Oh yeah,
like two at
probably
once?
2 is okay.
I get to the gate and I walk through.
All right.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
As I get in, I start like taking
Getting
the
naked.
reds off,
Oh, okay.
Trailing one at a time.
scratching my nips.
You, all right. So what do you do?
Watcher Amito gave us
Yeah.
passage.
I
We're
guess
here to
we'll-
talk to
Rashina
Rashina.
and Gastone.
and
We-
Gastomo.
we still have that head, right?
Yeah, we can pick.
We pull out the head of
The juggernaut.
the juggernaut and just toss it. Yeah.
And a foot kind of catches it in the shadows. You can see the figure kind of lean in. You can see they have a hood up. And they kind of glance past it, kick it back, and kind of comes to rest. Kind of tongue lolling out. It's starting to get a little soft at the edges.
I'd peel off a little piece of cheek. And
No, Chet.
A little protein.
It's for Rashina to decide. Walk with me. Behind her, and as she walks, you see one of the hulking juggernauts kind of steps and kind of joins her at the side, kind of looks back at you and kind of still untrusting, kind of cracks his knuckles at the side, but continues walking.
Crack my knuckles in return.
Have even a brief glimpse say that their withered forms are far taxed beyond their stretched lifespans. Since the same 5 have been in power, as far as we know, since they came to bear their...
No, that they haven't. This is not a seat that changes every couple decades or so.
The Weave Mind has been as it's always been since it started.
How long ago did it start?
Best records we have, 4 or 5 centuries.
They're as old as you.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
guess it's time to open up a 6th seat. Say that 5 times fast.
They...
6th is right.
But then, if your mother has to be stopped, would you rather strangers do it? Or would you rather it be you with the chance of getting her back?
I don't know. I never even knew her. Speaking of parents we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the other mission might involve icing your dad, right?
Yeah, that sounds like. This is a bit of a pickle.
It does? Is that the detonation one?
Well, he's
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
He's helming that.
He's on patrol.
He's
in-
running it. They're
yeah.
running the excavation.
And we're to blow it up,
Yeah.
possibly with him in it.
And
Maybe.
Ira, of course, has his vengeance against him, so it makes sense that he's helming that one.
How do you feel about seeing Dad?
Like you said, he didn't even raise you.
I don't know him.
But what if it could reveal something about yourself that you didn't know?
Well, that would be something, but I mean, I don't know him.
Can I just toss this out here? Because it feels applicable to both of you.
both got questions that you don't even know you have, right? Look, I would love to be crass and cold-hearted about it, and I am. But if this is the last chance you have to ask those questions or get answers, especially if it's going to fill in the gaps, this is our story. I don't think you can make decisions for other people or even for Exandria before you take care of yourself first, because then we fall apart. You crumble. If we made it to the moon, I think you could get an audience with your mom for one more set of questions. I feel like you could meet with this unseelie court guy. That sounds crazy, but we're on the moon. Crazy's kind of what we do.
And part of me just wants to run away from it all, but I know I can't. It's too late, and
It's not too late. It's not too late.
Sweet Imogen. You know I love you, right? I love you, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I wasn't there. Maybe one day when you have a child of your own, you'll understand. Or not.
Are you prepared to take my life? Keep that child from being born?
Don't say that, Imogen.
It could happen. Maybe it's your turn to run. When I wake up.
Good morning, Calloway.
Good morning. I forgot your last name.
That's fine.
So,
Yes.
I just kind of wanted to know, like, what's your plan here? Like, you're just gonna go in there and you're just gonna blow some shit up?
Well, not as simple as that, per se.
What's your beef with Zathuda? Like, what's that about? I found out some things. I understand that he's my dad. Yeah, some conversations have been had. Still have a lot to figure out there. But, yeah, what's the deal? What's the deal with him? You don't like him? He's not a good guy?
He's a prick.
Oh, he's a prick. That's even worse.
I've had dealings with this ilk for many years, off and on, and they're just... oh, so pompous. So self-absorbed and so wishy-washy. I hate it. I hate them. Beyond that, not much else, you know. We just sort of reneged on a deal, and him and Luden has left me in the lurch, stole my designs, technology, claimed it as their own, and are now here trying to change the course of history and not give me any credit.
Oh.
Also, it's fun and interesting up here. Look at these people. I like it. They're weird.
Yeah, it's kind of fun up here, huh? I like a lot of what I see. Do you have any clue as to why Zathuda was trying to basically had me at a certain time? Just wanted to know if you have any ideas as to why that might have been.
I couldn't tell you specifically.
as he's just kind of tooling on his device over there, as he's talking to you, concentrating on his work.
What is it? What does he mean?
What are you doing?
I'm preparing for the mission. Finishing up my inscriptions. In my mind, it seems that, Ludinus and the Vanguard's interests involved creating as many Ruidus born as possible, in the hopes that the few odd children might be born special. You were halfway there.
This is where I'm starting to get aggravated.
I mean, just because I was Ruidus doesn't mean that isn't fully what makes me special.
No, your friend. No, she's the special one. That's rare. And that's what they wanted.
What do they want? What are they gonna do to her?
I don't know. All I know is, and I say this with absolute love and understanding of a disappointing father, is that Thuda might be, he himself might be a little disappointed.
For him to be disappointing, he would have to be present, so I just don't know him at all.
True. I know he invested a lot in you, and, maybe he just didn't find the potential he was hoping.
What a dick!
Look at you being a little bit of a dick. I have no attachment to him whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's neither here nor there. So maybe, if you want to give me any advice, maybe I can just kind of wiggle in there and help you, because I'm just putting it out there on the table.
You want to turn this into a bit of familial reunion?
Well, I mean, I think that's probably going to happen anyway. So if there's a way that I can sort of help turn the tables. Plus, I really want his mount, the little animal. To fly around. That's it. That's all I ask of my dad. Okay, just one thing in my life. I want a cart. I want a pony.
I want to fly the dragon.
I'm not against this plan at all, my dear.
Just try to be honest with me about stuff, okay? Don't be all fey with me. And I won't be all fey with you. I'll shoot straight.
Girl, we both know who we are. And we can't help but being ourselves.
Touche.
I'm so fucking angry!
Are you telling me the truth? You wouldn't lie to me again, right, Lana?
You just said so yourself. It's complicated. This isn't a one-way road. I'm not feeding her. She's feeding me. It's symbiotic. I don't understand how it works. I never have, and I probably never will.
All right.
But if you can't reconcile with that,
I
it's
grab the side of your face and
okay.
kiss her. I will never let you go. And if you need her, then that's my answer.
Aura, don't be brave. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't be brave.
Be brave.
You neither.
Whoa.
You all get your asses out of there and be safe.
They got great snacks over here.
I know, I've been eating them this whole time.
Last meal, I assume.
Tooting away with a little
Oh, yeah, do we have a here?
Done.
I'm going now, I don't want to say gogoodbye. I'm just walking
We're
away.
not saying goodbye because we're still talking to each other the whole fucking time.
Yeah, you're right.
Play
Okay,
it
okay.
safe if you can, because we have to get back home to report what we find. No unnecessary risks. Unnecessary ones. Thanks.
Chet.
Avedons that follow him behind in their own kind of unique ceremonial armor kind of growl. They're massive in their own right, but even next to him, they're about the size of a large dog. As you all kind of step back, one of them kind of it seems to be taking a particular interest in your direction.
You got a treat or something?
Did you have any baked goods?
Oh, I might. I do.
Yeah, what do they eat? We eat.
Hello, sir. I'm just bending down.
Are you talking
This from a half
He,
mile away.
yeah, so he's walked by.
And
dog, dude?
now I'm down.
Hey, how y'all? Get your fucking dog, bitch! It don't bite. Yes, it do!
I have a little dark chocolate. Do dogs like that?
Oh, maybe they can eat it. I don't know.
What about grapes?
Give him some chocolate.
Okay.
Give him a little chocolate. Crazy.
I'll break off a little piece of dark chocolate and just kind of throw it at it.
It kind of follows it with its head. Goes over
I
and
don't talk.
sniffs it. Like a little bit of spittle, like on the ground. You can see this like thick, viscous saliva just kind of coats the area where it was. It turns back around.
Go get your daddy. Go get your daddy.
Closing off the walkway up there are two Rylorn hulks, armored in the soldier garb.
They're how close together are they?
They're shoulder to shoulder.
I got this.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, Chad?
Toys make the world go round. And I'll reach into my my little pouch and I'll take out two toys that I have worked on. One is a little wooden wolf that hinges at the waist, and when you set it down, it creates a little bit of movement. And another one is a spiral stick with a carve going along the side of it that's got wooden marbles that spin in it. And I will, like fucking Batman, just throw them both on the floor in front of both of the giants.
As you throw it like through their legs and they scatter to the ground in front, they both, and one of them like pulls up a fist and they both glance down. What's the DC on this?
Oh, geez.
Come on.
5.
Come on. I've been waiting for this moment.
I've been waiting.
The DC.
15 wisdom saving throw.
15 wisdom saving throw.
Please.
It's a natural 9
Kind of like a coin toss.
and a natural 1.
Okay.
Let's go.
So they are distracted for 1 minute.
Oh, God.
All right, so both of them immediately like reach down. One grabs one and picks it up. The other's like, what? Sees the other one and goes for it and picks it up, and they both kind of go and just start like looking it over and messing with it.
Go. Yes,
But
Chad.
carefully,